Today's class is a special request from my mum and dad in England. Hello! It is a standing mobility class. All you will need is a pair of bare feet and a sturdy surface to stand on. And without further ado, we will begin. Welcome to class. This whole class will be standing up, and it is perfect for you if you are feeling stiff in your body and you find it difficult getting up and getting down on the floor, moving around on your hands and knees. We'll cover all the ranges of motion in the body, and it's something you can do in the morning and in the evening. If you do it in the morning, make sure you've been upright for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because as we sleep, our ligaments in our spine creep, they get longer, and we need them to get back to their normal shape to support the spine. If you work out when your ligaments are creeping, it can cause injury. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. Knees are stacked over the ankles, pelvis is over the knees, shoulders are back and down, chin is parallel to the earth, crown of the head rising to the heavens, palms facing forward, and just close the eyes. Just take a moment to centering on your breath, on your mat, letting go of any worries of the day that you've already experienced or that you may have ahead. This short practice is designed just for you to get into those nooks and crannies and make you feel good. And then with a soft gaze, slowly open the eyes. We'll start with just a couple of basic stretches. So on an inhale, the palms come up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands come down. Again, palms lift. So grounding down into all four corners of the feet. Exhale, release the hands. One more time like this. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, release. Tip forward from the hips slightly and bring the hands onto the tops of the thighs for a standing cat-cow. So on an inhale, you're going to reach the chest through the arms, tilting the pelvis forward, so you're arching the spine here. And as you exhale, rounding like a Halloween cat, rounding the whole spine, head coming down. And then inhale, look up. Exhale, round. So this is often done on the hands and knees, but it can be done standing. When you practice yoga regularly, you start to realize that a lot of the poses are all the same shape, but some you're doing laying on the floor, some are standing, some are maybe balancing on the hands. One more of these. Inhale, lift in the chest. Then exhale, round. Back to neutral, and we'll stand up. So we'll work on twisting the spine. So make sure that the hips are facing forward, hands can come to the hips, and you're going to be rotating from here. So you might not actually rotate that much. So twisting the torso on an inhale. And as you exhale, back to center. Inhale over to the other side and back. So make this a mindful movement. Rotating the spine. Tall out of the crown of the head. Couple more each side. And then one more this way. And then another one this way. On an inhale, palms come up. And as you exhale, tip over gently to one side. You can mirror me. Inhale, lift. Exhale over to the other side. So keeping this pelvis forward, bending at the waist, reaching out. Inhale up, over to the other side. Inhale back to center, and over to the other side. Back up, hands come down. This time we'll inhale the arms up, take one leg and step it behind the other. Maybe grab this top wrist and lean over. Imagine you're a elegant ballet dancer. And inhale, come back up, over to the other side. Inhale, come back up, over this side one more time. This is a bit of a uneven floor here. Back to center, and then over to this side. And back to the middle. Hands come to the hips. And engage the perineum, the root lock. So this is what you engage when you're dying to go to the loo and you're trying to hold it in. So this gives us a lot of stability in this center line. Grounding down into the right foot, and then on an inhale, see if you can bring this knee up and balance here. So if you need to, you can always hold on. So this is strengthening this leg and just working on a little bit of mobility in the hip, helping us focus the mind, these balances. Exhale, release, other side. So grounding down into that standing foot, engage in the perineum, inhaling, lift it up, keeping the breath steady, the mind steady, and then release down. And this time we'll do 5 lifts on this side and then 5 on that. So really focusing the attention on the balance, getting a fixed gazing point. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. So maybe point the toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 3. Down. 4. Down. And 5. Shake it out. And the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Really engaging this standing leg. Remember, you can always hold on. This is great to strengthen the core and our balance. I think that's 5. We'll do 1 more for luck. And then release. Grounding down into this right foot again. This time the knee will come up. We'll open it out to the side. This is working on horizontal abduction in the hip. It's not a movement we often do. Then come back and release down. Side B. Inhaling up. Open to the side. So you may feel this here and in the outer hip. This really gets into the groin. Back to center and down. This time, grounding down into this foot, we'll lift this up and we'll do 5 in and out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let it go. And the other side, inhaling up. 1, 2, 3. If you do have your arms wide, it's actually easier to balance. 4 and 5. And back to center, shake it out. Still focusing on the hips. Bringing this knee up, we're going to rotate out to the side. And then imagine you've got a paintbrush on the end of the knee and you're painting a circle coming down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release, side B. 1, I can't balance as well on this leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. And so as the hip is a 360 degree, we've got to go the other way. So this time, bringing the knee up and then you're going backwards, out and in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. Inhale back to the side and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake it out. Okay, so move on to the shoulders. The shoulders, like the hips, are a 360-degree joint. We can go all over the place with them. So we'll start with just some arm circles backwards. So imagine the movement is coming from the upper arm bone here. Focus your awareness there. That's 3, 4, and 5. And then coming the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 coming forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving on to eagle arm. So this time the left arm will come over the right. So you're going to join at the elbows. And this might be your position, just holding the arms like this or the shoulders. If you have the flexibility, you may be able to bring the backs of the hands together or even the palms together. Whatever version is the version that's right for your body. Content with it. Lifting the elbows away from the chest. Maybe bringing the forearms forward and breathe here. So you can really feel this in the back of the shoulders. We'll be here for 5 breaths. Maybe close the eyes, enjoying that stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches for the upper body. It always feels so good. And then release, and we'll do the other side. So this time the left arm comes over the right. Variation that suits your body. Inhaling the elbows up, and then maybe the forearms move away from the face. Breathing here. And then release. And bring the arms down by the side, and we'll work on the neck. You're going to be turning the head side to side. When you're turning, imagine the movement is coming from the lower neck and not here. So if we move just the head, we're only rotating on the top 2 vertebrae. Imagine that you're moving from the base of the neck. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. Now we'll work laterally. So exhaling over to one side, really feeling the stretch in this opposite shoulder, making sure the shoulder is down. Back to center. Over to the other side. Back to center. You can close the eyes here. Inhale, center. 4. Inhale, center. 5. Inhale, center. 6. Center. 7. Center. 8. Center. 9. Center. And 10. If this feels okay on neck, we'll do some neck circles. So be mindful of your cervical spine. The chin will come to the chest, roll over to one side, and very gently move in a circle. If that feels good. You can always do half circles. So we'll do 3 in one direction, and then 3 in the other. And then when you're ready, go the other way. and return to neutral. Pedaling out the feet. So bending one knee and coming onto the ball of the foot, and then the other side. So this is opening up the underside of the feet, getting into the toes, working on ankle flexibility as well. A few more of these on each side. Maybe one more each side. And then zipping up that midline, locking the legs together, will come up onto the balls of the feet. So you can always use something to hold on to. Inhaling, coming up onto the tiptoes. Maybe the arms come up. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come down. This is actually called palm tree, which is quite appropriate from where I am. So on an inhale, we'll come back up, and this time spread your palms. So your fingers are spreading wide, your arms wide, shoulders are backing down. Engage in the core, engage in that root lock, that mula bandha, the perineum, locking the legs together, breathing. And come down. We'll do one more palm tree. Inhale, lift. 5 breaths here. And exhale, release. Shake it all out. The arms, the legs should feel good all over. We worked on the feet, the ankles, the hips, the core, the shoulders, and the spine and the neck. I hope you enjoyed this class. It's short and sweet. You can do it in the morning or in the evening. And if you do this regularly, you do these movements in the body, once you get to know them, it can really make a difference to your overall mobility and health. Thank you for practicing with me today, and I hope to see you again soon.